Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts career mode here on FIFA 22. It is episode 4. We have the Edinburgh Derby today. We'll be hosting Hibernian when they come to Tynecastle for a massive game. But before then, we're taking on Dundee United at Tannadice, and we are still in search, believe it or not, for our first win of the season. 3 games in, but we're still looking for our first 3 points. So hopefully we can get it today. Hopefully we can get it right now, and then we can go in to the HIBS game, go into the Edinburgh Derby with a bit of confidence, with some winning form. But yeah, it's not been a great start to the season for us, although our manager rating has went up to 90. So Son of Scotland 90's currently got a 90 manager rating. I guess things could be worse. We did draw our last game, so we stopped the rot, lost the opening 2, but we've bounced back decently. And like I said, Aberdeen was always going to be a tough game. We got a draw, arguably should have won it, but there's nothing we can do about that now. That game's in the past. What we only thing we can do is care about the games, focus on the games that are in the future. And Dundee United is our future, so let's focus on them and let's hopefully beat them. And there's the lineup that we're going with. Gordon again in nets, Haring, Halkett and Suter the back three. I think Haring has definitely been better than Moore so far, so he's going back in there. Kingsley on the left. Jamie Brandon coming in for Michael Smith of the Rolls Royce. Not fully fit for this game, so thought we had the rest of them. In the middle of the field, we're going with a wee bit more attacking emphasis in there. We've got Jamie Walker coming in place of Benny. And in the front three, Mackay Stephen, Nyandele and Josh Gianelli. There's goals in this team, so let's go and find them. As for Dundee United, their lineup with a basic 4-4-2, APR and Nicky Clark up front. They're missing their 70 rated goalkeeper Sigris, so we might have a chance here today, but Trevor Carson's still he's a good backup goalkeeper. He's a good number 2 for Dundee United, so still it's not going to be an easy game. Let's go. Kingsley wins it. Oh, he beats his man, plays it to Mackay Stephen. Mackay Stephen with a chance. You can see Walker running there. Yandele is running. Mackay Stephen needs to hold it up, cross it into the back post. Gianelli was there, too small to win the header though, and Fuchs will clear it for Dundee United. It's Chambers. Chambers, Suter, doesn't know who to mark. Oh, it's a block though. Gordon dove down low, but... And then it's Haring this time. Great stuff with Haring, and he's been great when we put him in at centre-back. I definitely think he's going to be part of the starting 11. Nyandele making the run. It's found by Jamie Walker. It's Nyandele looking for his first goal this season, and he's completely mishit it. What is he doing? Whether it's him or Boyce, man, they're both shit. Why can't none of them score, man? Nyandele completely miscorrecting that. That should be a goal. I'd have fucking scored that. Unreal. Unreal there. I don't know how it's no went in. It's Fuchs through. Oh, and it's a great save for Gordon. I thought Dundee United were going to be 1-0 up there. Fuchs can actually hit a shot on target, but Craig Gordon was equal to it. Made a great save and keeps his level here in the game, and we need to defend this. We do defend it. Halkett picks up now. Craig Halkett to Brandon. Nyandele drops deep. Loses the ball though. Oh no, we've been done in there. Absolutely done in. And it's Dundee United who take the lead. I think it's Nicky Clark who scored the goal for them. They're celebrating in front of the corner flag. It is Nicky Clark. The fans are going mental here. And Craig Gordon's not too happy. And I'm not too happy either. We got absolutely turned there, both players. I mean, where's Haring going? Jesus Christ, I don't know if I give him credit, but that was shambolic there from Haring. It's Fuchs. Oh, great challenge for Suter. Just about got over there in time. Nyandele drops deep. Nyandele picks it up. He finds Walker. Jamie Walker now. Josh Gianelli's in an offside position. Walker still holding it up. Still Jamie Walker. Still Jamie Walker. Out to Josh Gianelli. And oh my god, Josh Gianelli has to score that. And again, we've missed. At least this time the keeper's forced into a save, but still has to score that, man. Easier to score than miss, surely. And we still don't get it in. It makes no sense. None of this makes any sense. Ball out to Chambers. Dundee United trying to double their lead. Oh no, John Suter's been sent the wrong way. He's been sent the wrong way. God help him, rest in peace, his career's over, but Gordon manages to catch the ball.
Get at the opposition. Dangerous looking attack.
Great defending. Fantastic. I don't know who it was that slid in, but he did enough to put him off. And without that, it would have surely been 2-0 Dundee United. It's going to be Halkett, heads it back to Craig Gordon. Gordon dives on top of it. That'll be the last action of the first half. Dundee United have a lead. It's not pretty, it never is when it's me in control, but we're still in this. We're still in this. It's not over by any means. But again, we're in a familiar position. We're losing by a goal to nil. Although what I would say is this time we've actually not been the better team. We've actually been pretty poor today, which is something we haven't been in all season. I think we've played well, just not picked up the result we deserved. But today we actually have been a bit shite, and we need to try and change that, man. We've got still another half to go, another 45 minutes to turn it around. I'm sure we can. There's no need to panic just yet. Kingsley to Mackay-Steven. We got off to a strong start here in the second half. It's Mackay-Steven to Kingsley. Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley just takes a shot. Oh, the keeper dropped it. Trevor Carson will manage to pick it up. And now he's bad throw. Yandele. Oh, and there's another one-handed save from Trevor Carson. And he's proud of himself now. He's looking at the defensive. Where the hell were you? Why is no one going near him? It's a decent save, to be fair, but we've started the second half pretty well. Ball whipped in. Trevor Carson comes out, catches it both hands, easy as you like. And all the pressure now is taken off Dundee United. And it's Nisakin against Haran. No, great save for Gordon. I thought we were beat. I thought it was 2-0. The defending was poor. We allowed Dundee United through. John Suter slides in like a fucking amateur, but there's no amateur in there. It's Craig Gordon denying Dundee United their second goal, and he keeps us alive in this game. It's still United 1, Hearts 0. We've got a corner though to navigate. We need to get ready, and Halkett there gets the ball, and it comes to nothing really. And now maybe perhaps we can even hit them on the counter. Halkett to Brandon. Devlin out to Kingsley, and here we go. It's looking pretty promising for us here. Oh, it's back post, and it's Trevor Carson with the catch. Brandon was there, but the pass didn't quite find him. Brandon. Jimmy Brandon. Plays through Mackay-Steven. Mackay-Steven. Oh, and it's saved again by Trevor Carson. Mackay-Stevens ain't going to get to it, and Freeman is there. Plays it back to Carson. Carson. What's he doing? What's the goal? Oh, Carson. Oh, and he gets it away. What the fuck? Fingertips it out for a corner kick, man. How Butcher's going to have? I don't understand it. I don't understand how we've not got back on level terms. Ball whipped in. Again, we need to try and do something. It's Suter. Big John. With a shot blocked on the edge of the box. And Dundee United, well, once again, they're living dangerously, but they're still ahead. Devlin. Devlin finds Nangeli. This time, it's Nangeli. Tight angle. And it's again saved by Carson round the post. What do we have to do? We're going to bring on Andy Halliday. That's when you know things are bad. When you need a goal and you're bringing on Andy Halliday. Practically, that's you conceding defeat, man. I don't understand why we brought on Andy Halliday, but Nangeli's there and his header's over the bar. My God, it's chance after chance after chance, but we haven't scored any of these chances. And it's still United 1, Hearts 0. Nandele to Walker. Walker out to Mackay-Steven. Mackay-Steven this time. Yes, come on! Finally, man. Finally. We break the Dundee United wall. The Dundee United threshold. It's 1-1. We've still got 8 minutes. We can try and rescue the win here. Try and get our first 3 points of the season. But at least it looks like we're going to avoid a defeat here after getting back into the game in a drawn position. Walker then playing through Mackay-Steven. This time Mackay-Steven strikes it. Perhaps Carson has been pulling off a bunch of good saves. Perhaps he feels like he could have done better there. But I'm glad he didn't do better because we needed a goal. We couldn't afford to lose 3 at the first 4 games. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not over yet. Anything could happen in the last 7 minutes, but it's looking a hell of a lot better than it was. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Dundee United, just like that. As soon as we get back into the game, we have been undone. Focus too much on the attack. Focus too much on trying to grab the winner. And we've been cut open at the back. Where's Suter and Halkett? Where the hell are they? I mean, Halkett slides in to try and get the ball, but it was a lost cause from that stage, and it's the finish there. It's a great finish for Nicky Clark, and we find ourselves trailing after just getting back on level terms. Not even Nicky Clark, it's Mark McNulty, but still, regardless, it's not good for us, whoever it is. It's 2-1 Dundee United. Dundee United, not a lot of time left. We need to get this ball forward. Played through to Mackay-Steven. Mackay-Steven, he's not really got to there. He's lost it out, and that's going to do it. Edwards has got the ball. Referee blows the full-time whistle. Dundee United come out 2-1 winners. What do we have to do to win in this career mode? Unreal stuff, guys. Unreal stuff. We're trying our best, and at the moment our best just isn't good enough. This is probably the worst game we've played, and still, I think based on the second half performance, I still think we deserved to get a win. We didn't. We lost. I would have took the draw, to be fair. We didn't get it. It's another defeat. It's 3 defeats out of 4. We've got 1 solitary point out of a possible 12. It's one word to sum this up, or maybe even 2 words even. Dog shite. That's how I would describe this up, guys. Absolute dog shite. And now we go in to the biggest game of the season so far with so much pressure on us. It's going to be the Edinburgh Derby, and we are going to need to find a big win for somewhere. Alright guys, we've had a 2-week break then from that defeat against Dundee United. We're back, we're ready for the game against HIBS, the Edinburgh Derby at Tynecastle. Absolutely massive. You can see the league table there, and it's always a bad sign when you have to scroll down to see your team. So here we go, let's scroll down. We can see we're in 10th place. 1 point, we're on the same amount of points as Livingston and Dundee. It's not where we want to be, guys. We need to try and climb this table as fast as possible, and one way to do that is to beat HIBS. HIBS currently on 7 points, 2 wins, a draw and a defeat. That's kind of the record I wish we had, although we don't. You can see Motherwell and Aberdeen both undefeated at the moment, both currently top of the table with 10 points. That's where we want to be, that's where we need to be. And to do that, we're going to have to try and beat HIBS. So, let's go. And here we go, Craig Gordon leading out the team then for this massive game here. It does feel massive. It feels like if I lose this, a borderline deserve to be sacked, and we don't want to be sacked. And just the 5th game of the career mode, definitely not. There's big Matt Macy there. Yep, he looks like an absolute fucking giant. Hopefully he doesn't play like a giant today. There's the Hearts teams, look like they're bricking it. Look like the players absolutely shitting themselves. I don't blame them, it's a big game today, and we need to get a win here. So here's the lineup. We're going with Craig Gordon in nets, number 1, of course. Kingsley, Haring, Halkett, Suter and Smith. Smith coming back in for Jamie Brandon. Going with Benny and Devlin. I went with a more defensive-minded midfield duo for this game, and then we're going with Mackay-Steven, Boyce, and Mackay on the right there. We're just lacking goals. We're just lacking everything at the moment. If I could pick a result here, I would love to win by a couple and keep a clean sheet. That would be phenomenal. Anyway, here's the Hibs team. Macy, Stevenson, Hanlon, Portes, Cadden, Newell, Gogic, Allen, Murphy, Boyle, and up front it is obviously Kevin Nisbet, and he is the danger man for sure. We'll need to watch out for him. But there you go, hugs all round. Massive game coming up. Yes, so pull your socks up, because this win is going to be fatal. Murphy gets past Smith. Smith though tracks back, wins it, and he tries to stop it going out from a corner. I'm kind of glad it did though, because he almost played Murphy back in there. That would have been a disaster. Corner comes in. There's a bunch of blocks. It's a deflection. Finally, somebody clears it. I'm not too sure who it is. It's headed back towards Kingsley, and maybe Kingsley can attack here down this left-hand side. Kingsley going to use his pace. Is he not faster than Caden? No, I don't think so. It's Mackay-Steven. Mackay-Steven going all the way back, but he looks like he's going to try and attack now. Mackay-Steven trying to find Mackay, but not happening there. Boyce, Liam Boyce, Hibs players standing off him. Boyce tries to find Mackay. Mackay! Bit of a block there, took a deflection. It's out for a goal kick. It's Devlin. Devlin, oh, Lovely for Devlin. Cut to the outside there. Found Smith. Smith plays it into Boyle. Oh, it's Boyce. Plays it into Boyle. Boyle plays for Hibs, mate. What am I talking about? It's Liam Boyce for his first goal of the season. What a pass though for Michael Smith. He's not called the Rolls Royce for nothing there. He's picked out Boyce with a tremendous, just low-driven pass there into the box. And Boyce has this one on a plate. He couldn't miss it. He could not miss that on a plate, and he didn't miss it. Matt Macy, you ain't saving it, son. You're picking out the back of your net. He tries to, though, fair play to him. He tried to get down low quick enough, but he just couldn't do it. And Boyce gives us the lead here, grabbing his first goal of the season. Oh wait, two goals. He's got 2 goals, right? Okay. Maybe I need to cut him some slack. I thought that was his first. It's actually his second, so he's proved me wrong. And the referee is actually blowing the whistle here. It looks like Nesbitt is still down. He could be in a bit of trouble here. The Hibs players are showing some concern. Scott Allen now showing some sympathy, and the referee is. You can see that Halka going right through the back in this, but what a challenge! Phenomenal tackle there for Halkett, and that's going to be the end of Nisbet's game. So we didn't mean to take him out, but looks like in the end that's huge for us, because Nisbet is obviously a great goal scorer, and I'd rather be playing Hibs without him in their team, if we're being completely honest. So still, the Scots coming on. Still Hearts 1, Hibernian 0. Can we maybe try and double our lead here? No, Suter's been taken out. Referee though, didn't deem it a foul. And it's Newell. Finds Scott, the substitute. Scott to Boyles, back to Scott. Scott to Allen, and Allen with a terrible looking pass there. And as fast as Boyle is, he ain't going to keep that one in. What a challenge! What a fucking challenge every Halkett. Scott trying to get past him, trying to create an opening for himself, and that's actually went out for a goal kick as well. Phenomenal tackle there for Halkett. Could have easily been one each, but Craig Halkett with a great sliding challenge, denying Scott a goal scoring opportunity. Oh, it's a one-handed save for Craig Gordon. I don't know how he does it some of these times, man. What a save, one-handed, down low, makes a save, keeps us ahead in this game. Super Craig Gordon, man. It's Allen, edge of the box, Hibs pushing for this equaliser. And we've won it again in the box, have to be careful, can't concede the penalty, we didn't. And now it's Mackay-Stevens, and he just runs into trouble. Mackay and Smith then clashing into each other. Not the greatest bit of play there first, but we get to the break, leading 1-0 here. And as things stand, that is what we want, guys. We've not been great, we've had one shot, we've took our chance when it came. It's been one of the worst games I've ever seen. It's been a shite Edinburgh Derby. But it's not that bad, because we're winning. It would be extra shite if Hibs were winning, but they're not, we are. So we just need to try and hold on for another 45 minutes here. Try and see this out. And hopefully claim our first 3 points of the season. And it would be a very sweet 3 points against Hibs. Devlin looking for Benny. He's not found him. And it's Hibs taking care of that attempted pass. Ball played it to Martin Boyle. Martin Boyle, it's... and it's Hibs. To be fair, it was coming. They were pushing forward. Scott Allen with the goal. He just struck it as hard as he could. And he almost hit it straight at Craig Gordon, but Craig Gordon just didn't have the time to react. And the Hearts fans, look at that. A bunch of hands go into their heads, their hands into faces. And oh no. Winning 1-0. It's 1-1 now. Craig Gordon just couldn't keep it out. The defender was poor. And Scott Allen just lashes it home there. Hibernian find themselves back in the game, and we need to do something now. We need to try and push now for a winner. Oh yes, it's Mackay-Steven. Step over, boys. Benny. Oh, and he finesses it straight at Macy, man. Couldn't have hit it any closer down the middle of Matt Macy there. It's Scott against Halkett. Halkett, great defending. But then loses it, and it's... Oh, and he's offside. Scott Allen's offside. Thank God, my heart dropped in my mouth there. When I seen Scott Allen getting all that position, all that space, I'm thinking, how the hell is there no one near him? It's because he was offside. Ball played out to Scott again. He comes inside this time. It's not great. Oh, what a defending that is! Who is that? I think it's Haring. What a fucking sexy beast he is, man. He has saved us there. That should have been 2-1 Hibs. And somehow Haring with an amazing sliding challenge. And now it's out to Mackay-Steven. Can we got a chance here to bounce right back? Mackay-Steven. Still Mackay-Steven. Mackay-Steven gets away from his man. Shot blocked. It's going to be Stephen Kingsley. Crosses it in. It's headed away. And it's us trying. It's back and forth here. Both teams going for the win. And now Martin Boyle, the pace him. What can we do against this? It's like a fucking rocket ship. And no, it might be a rocket ship. But fucking Peter Haring is the man with all the answers. And he just blows that rocket ship right out the park with that sliding challenge, denying Martin Boyle the opportunity out wide. Scott then central back out. That's offside. And Hibs, they're not doing well against our offside trap today. We're managing to play them offside quite a bit here. Mackay-Steven, lovely bit of skill, goes outside, beats his man, finds Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley in towards Devlin. Oh, what's Devlin done? Oh, what a goal! It's a goal. It's Mackay, and I think it may be the luckiest goal we've ever seen. I don't, unless Devlin meant that. To be fair, I took a shot. Devlin, one of the worst shots you'll ever see, but it found its way through to Boyce, who passed it to Mackay, who somehow slotted it in from a weird angle, not even looking at the goal. How's he done that? How's he done that? He's not even facing the right way, man. And he's somehow put it past Matt Macy in the bottom right-hand corner. And now we find ourselves 2-1 up here. Can we hold on, guys? It's going to be back to the wall here. Yeah, I cannot believe this. We could be... What a goal that is to win it. If we do win it. If we can hold on here. I mean, Halkett's been phenomenal today. Pretty much winning everything. Now it's Mackay-Steven. Nice step over. Trying to find Kingsley. Doesn't, but he's going to get a second opportunity here. Instead he finds Benny, and Benny out wide to Kingsley. Kingsley now coming down this left-hand side. Plays in Mackay-Steven, who gets past his man. Looks for a low cross. Boyce was coming in. But Hibs just about get rid of it. It's a bicycle kick clearance now. Haring's there. He steps up. He heads it in. He finds Benny. Devlin. Cameron Devlin. To Benny is looking for the running Kingsley. Finds Kingsley. Osloads a maroon shots at the back post. It's Devlin and it's over his head. It's a terrible cross. I mean, surely all those maroon shots running in, we had to find one of them, and we found none of them. On this to block his man. Gordon whips it up. Boyce heads it on. It's out towards Mackay. Mackay actually wins that from Stevenson. And now we can go to the corner flag. Or do we? Yeah, I think it's corner flag time. It's a bit cheap here, but we're going to go for it, and we've won a throw-in. So Doidge is coming on. Christian Doidge coming on for Scott Allen. A minute to go, and I think Hibs have left that a wee bit late. I think they've left that very late. I mean, Doidge can score goals, but don't know if he's going to score with that amount of time. And speaking of subs, we're making subs as well. Woodburn, Cochrane and Moore coming on. And for us, this is all about wasted time here. Look at the seconds are clicking off that that timer. And the more it clicks away, the more time that adds up there, the less time Hibs have to grab an equaliser. It is Woodburn. And it could just be corner flag here from us. Woodburn, we've won another throw-in, so far so good here. We are really getting this time. It's almost like the time has stopped, man. It practically has. It slowed right down. And it's Woodburn. And this time it's a corner with one, so again, the seconds are just ticking away, and we are doing our absolute best to slow down the clock. And again, we're going to call for our second player here. Absolutely no need for us to whip this one out. Oh well, we've made an absolute error of that. We've made a mistake. Perhaps we should have crossed it in. And now Hibs may have one last throw of the dice here. They need to get it up, and they've not done it quick enough, and we've done it. 5 games in, we've finally picked up a win this season, and we've done it in the biggest game of them all, the Edinburgh Derby. We see a Hibernian by the scoreline of 2-1. Goals from Boyce and Mackay. Wasn't the greatest game, to be fair. It was fucking shit. Look at those stats, man. 4 shots from us, 3 shots for Hibs. It was a fucking terrible game. It was absolutely abysmal. Oh man, it hurt your eyes. I mean, people say you'd rather watch paint dry. I don't know if that's the case, but I mean, put it this way, I think I'd rather eat dog shit than watch this match again. It was bad, but I tell you what's not bad. The 2 beside Hearts and the 1 beside Hibs, because that means we pick up the win that we needed, of course. Player performance, who had the best game for us? I believe Halkett was phenomenal. I thought he was at least. He only got a 6.8 rating though. A wee bit hard done by there. I thought he was good. Pass accuracy was 100%. So I mean, the guy was pretty good there. He was dribbles 4, tackles. He made quite a few tackles. Yeah, the guy was good. Come on, I thought he had a solid game. So I'm surprised he only got a 6.8. But here, I don't care who was the best player, who was the worst player. We got the win. It's a team game, and it's a team result, and it's 3 points for the team. So you look at the league table now, we're still not where we want to be, but that win does move us up into 9th place. We're on 4 points out of a possible 15. Yes, it has been a slow start to the season, but I'm pretty sure that win against Hibs could kickstart, you know, our win of running games, and I'm pretty sure we can kick on for there and hopefully, you know, show some form and start to get the results that our performances deserve. But there it is, guys. 4 points. Still behind, you know, Hibernian, our rivals. Still behind the teams that we should be challenging for in the table. But it's a long season. We can't quit. We can't give up. We can't lose hope after just 5 games. We need to stick in there. And stick in there we will. I mean, that Edinburgh Derby proved that we can fight. We can be resilient. And we can get the job done when it matters. In terms of top goal scorers, Tony Law leads the way there. 5 goals in 5 games. He's been phenomenal so far for Motherwell. Witherspoon's up there for St Johnstone. Samuel for Ross County. Nisbet for Hibs. And Hadji for Rangers, all in 3 goals. As for us, boys, our current top goal scorer on 2 goals out of 4 games. Not the greatest return, but at least he's banging the goals and at least he's doing something. For assists, it's Forrest with 3 leading the way, then a bunch of players on 2. In terms of clean sheets, we've yet to pick one up. Maybe it'll be the next game when we take on Ross County. Yellow cards, we're not really doing too good there either, but to be fair, it's not exactly a stat you want to be leading in. And red cards, it is Jason Holt, seen red for Livingston, and he is the only player to be sent off so far in the Cinch Premiership. Anyway, guys, that will do it for episode 4. We'll be back next time for episode 5. Our man's rating 94, so at least we're doing well there. We might not be doing too well domestically, but the manager rating is pretty good. Next time up, we've got Ross County away, Livingston at home, and it's going to be a 3-game episode. We're going to be taking on Motherwell at home. 3 massive games coming up. Hopefully we can go on a run now, good form. I'd like at least a minimum of 7 points for these next 9 points available. Those 3 games, at least get 2 wins and a draw, but ideally it would be 3 wins for 3, and then after that it's Rangers away at Ibrox, and that is going to be a tough game, no doubt about it, guys. But every game's tough when you're playing on ultimate difficulty. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video, share it to everybody you know, share it to people you don't know, message random strangers and shove this link down their face until they click on it a million times. And and then maybe if they click on it a million times, maybe just one of those times they'll see Hearts lift the league at the end, or lift the trophy, whatever, at the end of the end of the season. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.